Another episode of our podcast. Today we are going to talk about a story with a dude who got caught watching furry porn in class.
What the fuck? Also, why does the story just get weird and weirder and weirder? What the fuck?
And why does it
Bro,
remind me of you so much?
fuck you. Okay, honestly, how do you find this? Oh,
Well,
wait, didn't you get it from Reddit?
yeah, your search
Ah, okay,
history.
that would explain some shit.
It's
Okay,
the
let me
average
hear.
Reddit story.
Okay, let me hear.
It was just another boring day in college, and I found myself sitting through yet another lecture that seemed to drag on forever. The professor was droned on about something, but my mind was elsewhere. You see, I had a secret addiction, furry videos. Now, before
Bo
you judge me too harshly, let me explain. It all started when I stumbled upon one of those videos by accident a few months ago. At first I thought it was weird and even kind of gross, but then something happened. I couldn't stop watching them. They were like a drug to me. Every time I watched one, it led to another until hours had passed without me realizing it. Yes. Do you have any opinions about that?
Honestly, that just sounds weird and like I'm actually like disgusted.
And how you managed to get addicted to furry videos of all different kinds of porn? Furry videos.
Oh my fucking god, also, what the fuck? How do you even manage to do that?
It's probably a real story from Yu-Gi-Oh! Jon.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Jon. Oh my
Yes.
fucking god. We haven't even talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Jon.
No. Maybe
If you guys want us to make a video about Yu-Gi-Oh! Jon, like and
we
subscribe.
can make our own story time about him.
Mm,
There might
but
be
you
like
guys
a
gotta like and
20
subscribe then.
like and subscribe if you want it. It might be like a 25 to 30 minute video, just because
Ooh.
there's just so much to talk about.
Fucking love that dude.
Uh,
Not in that way, bro. Not in that way.
no homo.
No homo.
Mm.
Exactly. But let me hear the rest of the story. I'm interested.
So there I was in class today, with my laptop open and hidden under the desk, as discreetly as possible, while still being able to see the screen clearly, enough not to miss any important details from the lecture, which wasn't much, by the way. My heart raced every time someone walked past my row, because they might notice what kind of content filled up most of my screen space nowadays.
So what the? Okay, honestly,
Mm.
if someone walked past and noticed that, I wouldn't even like mention it. I would just be disgusted and just try to walk away and don't talk to
Mm.
that dude anymore.
I would probably try to forget it or just laugh about it.
Just go on the podcast and talk shit about the dude.
Yeah, probably just that.
Mm.
Should I continue?
Yeah, you sure. Sorry for
But
disturbing.
no problem. But no one did today, at least not until after class ended, that is. As soon as the professor finished writing something on the board and turned around towards us, expecting our attention for whatever reason he thought warranted it. This particular moment in time, probably just so he could hear himself talk, chaos ensued. One student shouted, "Hey, look at Dan," pointing directly at where my laptop sat, perched precautiously balanced between two textbooks, trying its best not to make any noise whatsoever. During this whole ordeal, thus far unsuccessful, apparently, since everyone else seemed aware now, too. Thanks again, whoever tattled first. As the
Oh no.
interrogation continued, I found myself becoming more and more flustered. My cheeks burned with embarrassment as I tried to come up with an excuse for why I was watching furry videos in class, but the truth was, there wasn't really an excuse. Yes, do I have
My
any?
fucking god. Imagine like just watching it as a joke and then
Mm.
like people actually like thinking that you would
Mm.
do that. This dude was actually addicted, so he got a he kind of like deserved it, to be honest.
Mm.
Or what do you think?
I feel like you would probably be expelled if somebody caught you.
Yeah, and like if somebody saw that shit on your
Yeah.
screen during school time, also.
I feel like you might also get arrested because you're watching inappropriate content in a public place.
But now I don't think that's illegal, honestly.
Maybe not, but I feel like it probably is in some places.
In some places, but this is America.
I feel like it might be in Canada, since they're
Might
really
in,
like that.
might exactly. It might be in Canada.
Mm. Should I read the final two paragraphs?
Oh, there's more. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Finally, after what felt like hours of questioning, Professor Smith stood up and addressed the entire class. I think it's clear that we have a serious issue here, he said sternly. This kind of behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated in my classroom. He then proceeded to call security, who escorted me out of the building without further explanation,
What
leaving
the
behind nothing but a
fuck?
trail of shame and humiliation. Behind me was me as if somehow this whole ordeal already wasn't bad enough. The next day when I returned to campus, everyone seemed to know about what happened, including friends who had previously been unaware. Making small talk became nearly impossible, which eventually led to avoiding eye contact altogether. And so there ended my brief yet horrible addiction to watching furry videos, especially during a college lecture. A cautionary tale, perhaps reminding others that sometimes curiosity can indeed kill cats, metaphorically speaking at least.
Well, I hope that wasn't his first year though. Then all
Mm,
his like reputation would be actual fucked.
yes. He needs to do something even crazier to get a better reputation, because is it possible to get a worse reputation than watching furry porn?
Probably a predator.
Yeah, child porn, that's probably worse, but I feel like that the chances of that happening are extremely low. But the positive is that he stopped being addicted to it, so
Yeah, I would say I would probably say that's it's a actually good thing.
yeah. Mm,
What would you say?
I'm kind of surprised that he didn't get any more consequences, because that's
I'm
kind of just
actually not that
absurd.
surprised though.
No. Maybe he was pretending to watch cartoons.
Yeah, yes, he was just watching the funny naked cartoon.
Yes, the comedy ones.
It's like South Park.
Yeah, just like that. On a scale to 1 to 10, how would we rate it?
Um, Honestly, this was more fun than the last one with the fanboy. So I would probably just give it a like 7 out of 10. I like that story. It was
Yeah,
weird.
but I might have to give it just a 8 out of 10 just because it's so realistic.
It's actually okay. What? How about we do this instead? Okay, we do two scores. One score of how good we think the story is, and
Mm.
how spicy it is, and the other one
Yes,
of how realistic we think this is.
yes. So we have a
So
sexy
this one I
scale,
will
spicy scale, and no,
no,
that's
no,
the
okay.
same.
The good and spicy scale is the same. I would
Mm.
say.
Spicy scale, realistic scale, and entertainment scale.
No, no, yeah, yeah, I would just say spicy is the entertaining.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, but um, I would say the spicy was like about the 8, and
Yeah.
the realistic I would probably just give it a 7. I
Mm.
could see it happening.
I would do yours reverse, just an 8 for realism and 7 for spiciness, because
Okay,
the other stories we have are slightly more interesting.
oh,
Yes. So if you want to see those, you have to like and subscribe, or we won't release any more content.
Yes,
Mm,
I totally agree with that also.
yes.
I think.
Yes.
Okay, but I actually like goodbye.
Bye.
Fuck you all.